Hey!
Welcome to Hoodie Brothers.
Hoodie Brothers!
You may notice something a little different.
Something. I mean, I think we might have added something or something. I don't know.
Did we move that flag?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we moved the flag.
Yeah.
But for reals, we have a new set. We made a new set. I think it looks pretty cool. I hope you think it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty cool.
I mean, we moved a lot of stuff. We found a TV on the side of the street.
We picked that up.
Yeah, so we stole that.
Yep.
That's a new aspect. There's St. Francis chilling
You
like
can
a villain.
actually see him now.
Got a panoramic poster of like Middle East.
Yep.
Tatooine.
During Christmas time.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I think it's pretty awesome, and we have a lot of space.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. We won't be so crammed. Oh, I thought you were just stretching. I was like, what are you doing? Anyway, we're gonna jump right in today.
Yeah, today is Wednesday, November 4th. Since this is the first episode of November, this week actually, the first week of
first
November
of this week
is National Fig Week.
Fig Week?
National weeks here. The 3rd through the 9th is National Rad Tech Week.
Rad Tech.
Yeah, and speaking of Rad Tech, oh, hold on. Let me get the national days in. National Chicken Lady Day.
National Chicken Lady Day?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, it's the day that we commemorate the chicken lady.
Who's the chicken lady?
The lady who's a chicken?
Maybe she's a lady that sells chickens.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or buys chicken.
Walks around town and has like dead chickens hanging by ropes around her neck.
Yeah.
Just like, who wants a chicken?
And this one's 5.
And
this
like,
one's 4.
No one wants to buy them just because she walks down the middle of the street like this. Who wants a dead chicken? Yeah. Oh well.
It's also National Candy Day.
National Candy Day.
I guess it's probably the day when you finish off your Halloween candy.
Yeah, actually, I have a treat for you.
Oh, really?
You may remember we talked about a candy called Mary Jane. Now, Mary Jane's is that molasses mixed with dry peanut butter stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You get I brought some in. We talked about we would bring them in. Darren, here, you take one. You can let us know what you think. Let's get it unwrapped first.
Oh, there's already dry stuff.
It's already falling apart. I'm dropping scraps of paper oil.
Oh.
Nesco. These are the people that make
those little biscuits.
Wafers.
Oh. Yeah.
Nesco wafers.
They smell
now, look at that.
Old grain.
Yeah, old dusty.
Old oats.
Okay, let's jump right into this.
All right, here we go.
It's not bad.
Stick it into my
It wasn't bad at first. Yeah, it's so hard to chew.
It sticks to your teeth.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
It's
to finish.
weird.
Yeah, it tastes good at first, but in the end it is nicht so gut. I'm gonna.
You know,
It takes a while for the peanut butter to come in.
There's peanut butter.
I guess it does taste like peanut butter and molasses.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what you gotta like work through.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna opt out just so we can keep this episode moving. All right. So
as you know, this week is National
Tech
Rad Tech Week.
Rad Tech Radical Technology Week. At least I think that's what it means. So today we are going to be talking about the not so rad technology. We're going to be talking about the dumbest inventions or worst inventions, failed inventions.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. We're going to be talking about that today. I'm going to pass it over to you, Trenton.
Okay.
So you can get us started.
All right. Well, what I have, Nokia tried to patent this. They thought, a phone vibrating in somebody's pocket isn't enough. It won't get their attention.
Mm-hmm.
If they had like a part of their skin that was vibrating, that would really get their
What?
attention. They tried to patent a vibrating tattoo.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but not everyone's going to go out and get a tattattoo.
I bet it was pretty costly too. If it would have gone through, and
That
it's
would have
just
been
like a
really
little
expensive.
black square is what they.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's not cool. No one would want to do that. That's a terrible idea.
I don't know how they would do that.
A lot of mine are more of like like this stupid crap you would see in the as seen on TV section.
Oh, yeah.
You know that section. It's like places, and it's like the what's it called? There's all sorts of stupid stuff, and it's just like stuff that already exists, except they've given it a new name and made it less impressive or less convenient. My first one is especially one of those. It is a solar fan hat. Now, how this works is you have like a build hat, and there's a solar panel like about this big, sitting on the top.
Okay.
It looks like it was just glued there on one strand. There's a wire running down to a hole in the build that has a fan that blows directly at your face. Now you can see now this is a stupid idea. Not only because no one would want it, it looks ridiculous, but even if you got it, it would just dry out your eyes. It's blowing air directly at your eyes constantly, and it never stops as long as the sun is out, and even a little after. So you can see why this is a terrible idea and why no one wanted to buy this.
Yeah.
I didn't find a price on it, but any price is too much for that. Too much.
I've got another pointless. I mean, you could have made this out of a piece of paper and a little popsicle stick. It's called the Kiss Shield.
Kiss Shield.
Yeah, and somebody what it was is like just a little plastic post, and it had like a little like plastic guard that just kind of like went up around your cheeks and around your mouth.
Yeah.
And went below your nose, so it kind of looked like a heart. And it was nobody. They didn't really have a reason for it, but one of their uses was for politicians for kissing babies.
What?
Yeah.
I was like,
So
kiss my baby. Give me a second. And then you're done.
I guess they,
See,
they don't want to get baby germs.
This would have been a very logical product for me when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, or seeing it as a kid, because when I was a kid, I thought when people had babies, it was because they kissed.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like...
yeah.
And that's why I thought people always had babies after they got married. And... because they kiss at the wedding, and then they have a baby.
That makes sense.
I remember the movie when I thought, I was like, how does that work? Was like Mr. and Mrs. Smith or whatever with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and they're like secret agents.
Yeah.
And like, basically, I remember seeing them kiss after they made up after destroying a house at the end.
Okay.
And then I was like, I just picture them like after recording it and just like pulling off like plastic lips, like being like, and just ripping it off. That's just how I thought it worked. And so that's why I think this product, seeing it as a kid, I would have been like, that's logical.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe that's who made it. It was 5-year-olds.
Yeah, you're just like, well, if they kiss, they're going to get pregnant, so we need to make a shield. They're going to get the baby pregnant. So, I don't know. I was a weird kid. My next one is another as seen on TV thing, or it's like, okay, I'm going to reenact the commercial. I'm going to put this in black and white for this segment. Having trouble eating soup, and then like someone's got like a spoon, or like, and then they like try to eat, or like, that part's gonna be black and white. It's like, okay, not with this new product, the electric soup cooler. Okay, basically what this is it's a spoon, except a ginormous handle with no switch. It's just constantly on, and it plugs into the wall into a 3-pronged outlet. That's how inconvenient this is. And the cord is only like 7 feet long. So you have to sit right next to an outlet. Like, what if you go to a restaurant? Anyway, so like, you just gotta go like, scoop it up, let it hold there, and it blows air directly into the spoon. Now, you can see a lot of places where this would go wrong. You scoop it up, and it's turned on, and it goes like, and like sprays soup everywhere, like at your guest, just lands on their face and like,
The person next to you, you're sitting there,
just constantly, just like occasional drops, like even when you're not eating, just like sputter from leftovers on the spoon. Terrible idea. I hope this isn't still out there. Like, I hope this isn't a thing. This is kind of like some people put ice in their soup.
Yeah.
Some people put ice in their cereal. Have you ever seen that?
What? No.
Like, It just looks weird even. Like, it doesn't even just sound weird. It actually looks weird. Like seeing cereal with ice in it. Like, it's weird. I don't know, some people do it to keep it cold, I guess. But
their cereal takes them a long time to eat, I guess.
yeah, I suppose. I don't know.
They don't want their milk to rot while they're trying to eat their cereal.
I think a bigger threat is your cereal getting soggy before it gets room temperature. Like, your cereal will get unedible and soggy before it gets room temperature.
Yeah.
So people who put ice in your cereal, what do you do to keep it from,
I don't think it slows down the soggying process.
Yeah. What would you do to prevent sogginess? Because it's, I don't know. I don't understand it. You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, somebody tried to patent an anti-eating face mask.
Anti-eating?
Yeah. They tried to patent it in 1982. It was basically a human muzzle.
Like Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah. But it was like just mesh that went over your face. And then there was like a strap that went like below the little lobe in your head back here. And then there's like 2 of them that went up here and 1 that went across your forehead.
So it's like Bane, except less impressive.
Yeah, and parents put it on their overweight children.
I was gonna say, is this for kids or is this for adults? like the adult wakes up in the morning before he goes to work, just like, he's like hops in the car,
and it has like a little padlock apparently.
A padlock?
But the picture that came with it, I don't know what would keep the person from just like taking it off.
Yeah, just kind of like and just slipping it off.
Yeah, this was like the first thing that.
Well, maybe there's a collared part.
Yeah.
So you just can't pull it off.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, my last one isn't a item, but the item's made by a person, and the person in part is probably a bad invention. He holds the record for single organism to destroy the planet most. His name is, or it's something along those lines, or cause most damage to our planet. His name is Thomas Midgley Jr.
Okay.
Now, he's done more damage than the guy who invented the atomic bomb. Let's just put this in perspective, because he's not just killing specific people. He's killing the entire planet, like all species and stuff. Thomas Midgley Jr. Made a few inventions in his heyday. One of them including tetraethylene, or whatever it's called. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
What happened is people found out that this reduced engine knocking. And so people would put it in their cars, and it just worked better, Mm-hmm. And the problem with this is it had lead in it. Lead is one of the main ingredients. And so people were spraying lead into the atmosphere through their exhaust. This influenced children because higher lead blood content is a big problem. Higher lead in your thing, makes you more aggressive. It makes you more vulnerable to, bad behavior.
Anxious.
Delinquent behavior makes you anxious. All sorts of bad things. He tore a giant hole in the ozone layer, but he didn't do that through tetraethyllead. He did it through the stuff that's in hairspray. I don't remember the chemical name. It's like a 3-letter thing. And so people were using this stuff, and they were spraying directly. And it wasn't going through an engine now. It was just going directly into the atmosphere. And these chemicals literally just like tore a giant hole in the ozone layer down by the Antarctic, and it's been letting out oxygen ever since then. So he's caused quite a bit of damage. And his final invention didn't hurt everyone. It just hurt him. Near the end of his life, he became kind of paralyzed. And so his family could help him get out of bed and into his wheelchair. Mm-hmm. He basically invented a pulley system. And what happened is, I think he tried to get himself out of bed one day. And he flipped over and strangled himself in this invention that he was so proud of, I guess. And so he invented a machine to get people out of bed, and it strangled him. And that's how he died. A pretty honorable death, I'd say. Hey!
Hey!
Thanks for watching this episode of Hoodie Brothers. We're sorry for that one-day break. We did have to change the set.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And add us on Snapchat, follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure to comment here on Instagram, even email us any feedback you might have.
Yeah, and even questions. And we love suggestions. Like, we played a game last week. It was kind of cut short because our camera messed up.
Yep.
But it's all fixed now, so we shouldn't have any more mishaps. But send us games we can play. I mean, that was fun. I had a good time. We'll see you on Friday.